Bitcoin mining difficulty is down about 19% from its peak. Negative year over year for only the second time in Bitcoin's history. The most efficient hardware is becoming a lot less expensive. And here's why. If you're going to take a position in Bitcoin mining, you should do it in the bear market. I've been mining Bitcoin nonstop for about 5 years and involved in over $15 million worth of Bitcoin mining hardware transactions. And today I'm looking forward to evaluating why, if you're going to build a position in Bitcoin mining, you should build it in the bear and when there's blood in the streets, like right now. As Bitcoin ran up and made new all-time highs in October of 2025, we were over $126,000 per Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin network was racing to deploy hash power and also hitting new all-time highs in overall network hash power. And difficulty, of course, is going to adjust to make sure that those blocks are coming in every 10 minutes on average. It's one of the most beautiful aspects of the Bitcoin mining network. And so difficulty also coincided and hit a new all-time high of 155.97 T. And since then, of course, a lot of hash power has come offline, and no wonder, because Bitcoin has declined about 50% and currently trading in the low 60s at the making of this video. Overall, network hash rate hit an all-time high of just over 1.1 zettahash. Currently, we are sitting at about 900 exahash. So last time I was in school, that is a lot of hash power coming offline, over 200 exahash. It's a huge amount of hash power, and it's many gigawatts, many thousands of megawatts of infrastructure that has pivoted. Why is it that miners are unplugging? Well, it is because mining revenue has been terrible, and therefore the miners that are losing money are unplugging. Here is hash price. It's how much Bitcoin denominated in dollars miners are bringing in for their standard unit of hash power, and that's referred to as hash price. It's hash value, which is the Bitcoin that miners are receiving for their portion of the proof of work, and that multiplied by the dollar price of Bitcoin, and that gives your daily dollar denominated revenue. That's hash price. And it has tanked massively since the 2021 bull market with the China ban, where hash price exploded, not only because Bitcoin was exploding, of course, but also because China banned Bitcoin mining and there was a lot of hash in China. So it was a good time to be online ahead of that massive bull run. And we can see that here, how basically Bitcoin price exploded, and there was multiple reasons for that. But basically, the Bitcoin that was being mined was worth more, and miners were getting more Bitcoin as well, because there was this massive difficulty decrease when China banned Bitcoin mining. And that was the last time where here's difficulty just plummeting, right? China bans Bitcoin, difficulty plummets, but Bitcoin price continued to go up. It was a good time to be mining Bitcoin. Second time that that's happened is right now, where difficulty has decreased year over year. You will also notice that when you look at mining revenue, hash price on the left, there's this big double top here. And you'll notice on the right, this is the ASIC prices, basically wholesale ASIC prices on the right. And you'll notice how miners became a lot more expensive very, very quickly, coinciding with this double top in revenue on the left. So it was a good time to be getting in position before that happened. The people that were getting online before Bitcoin mining revenue ripped, when they were buying relatively cheap hardware at value prices before everything went bananas, that was a good time to be getting in position during the bear, the quiet before the storm, so to say. On the right, you'll see that miners, which, were even less than half as efficient as the miners these days, were trading for a Coke and a smile, and then they exploded, and miners were trading for well over $100 a terahash. And people made hundreds of percent just on the hardware value alone because effectively the net operating income increased for those machines. They were gobbling up all the additional revenue. The difficulty had decreased when China banned mining in the middle of 2021, 5 long years ago, and it was a great time to be online. Let's look at mining revenue in a different way. So if we change hash price on the 1 year time span from USD and we change it to hash value, I want you to notice a couple things. Number one, hash price fell from about $60 in August of 25 to about $32 in August of 26. Let's change that to BTC. Miners were bringing in about 50,000 sats per petahash in August 25. And with the recent difficulty decreases, it is currently bringing in about the same 50,000 satoshis per petahash in August of 2026. So in Bitcoin terms, mining revenue is flat on the 1 year. Intuitively, that checks out because if Bitcoin denominated mining revenue is flat on 1 year, and US dollar denominated revenue is down nearly 50% 1 year. That makes sense because Bitcoin itself is down 49% from the all-time high that was hit on October 6, 25. One thing that's interesting is that when Bitcoin was hitting its all-time high in October of last year, miners were actually mining less BTC. So per petahash, miners were receiving about 43,000 satoshis, and currently they're receiving about 50,000 satoshis. Price has come down 27% year to date. Hash price has come down 19%, and that's less than Bitcoin because difficulty has also come down 15%, which means that miners are receiving more BTC. You see what I'm saying? Difficulty comes down along with price, but difficulty moves a lot slower. And this could be prime opportunity for miners that want to get in position if they're bullish Bitcoin long term. So falling 33% while the Bitcoin price has fallen 49%. Bitmain is quoting these machines at $17 a terahash spot. That's $4,590 a unit. And you can find these machines used, landed in the United States for under $3,000 a unit. And that's closer to $9 a terahash, a huge price difference. And let me show you how that makes a big difference in your ROI. If you're making, let's say, $60 per unit per month, and ASICs have become a lot less expensive. If you want to zoom all the way out, that was the previous cycle. But now, even right now, ASICs are priced at a pretty heavy discount as public mining companies are throwing in the towel and taking the L on the equipment that they paid a lot of premium for. Bitmain is quoting these new units at 17 a T at $4,590, but currently you can find this same unit, which is producing basically the same revenue, same performance, and currently you can find this unit for $3,000 or even less if you're finding bargains. So massive haircuts being taken on the equipment side of things. But if you look here, the break-even electricity price is about 9 cents. And let's say you're running it at 7 cents, currently mining BTC and producing BTC at a current cost of production of under $50,000. So do you think that there's an opportunity for Bitcoin price to run harder and faster and higher than difficulty like it did back in the good old days, you know, what if there was a way of knowing that the current days are the good old days? Because I have a theory that potentially miners could be rewarded for taking the position when most miners are losing money and they're selling their BTC. I mean, just in Q1, they sold more BTC than all of last year. So clearly there's blood in the streets, but I want to know whether or not you think that spells opportunity. So difficulty has come down about 19% from its peak, negative year over year for only the second time in Bitcoin mining history. And all the while, the most efficient equipment has taken a huge haircut where now efficient ASICs can be effectively acquired for a fraction of the price. The public mining companies are selling and unplugging, and hash price is still near all-time lows. And that means there's even more downside for the overall network hash rate. And that means that the efficient miners that stay plugged in get more Bitcoin rewarded to them for operating efficiently. And that's what you will find at the Proof of Workshop, where you'll find real Bitcoin mining operators who are in the real Bitcoin mining business, as well as people that are just interested in learning about Bitcoin and hobbyist miners. And there's a free lifetime membership waiting for you. Hit the link below, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the inside. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, and Bitcoin.